Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Thursday, the 30th of March, 2023. It's just coming up to 6 p.m. here, so just about starting the evening. And there is breaking news in the Guardian that apparently up to around 25 people are trapped in a well in Madhya Pradesh in India. So let's hope that by the time you watch this video, they will have been rescued. Fingers crossed on their safe return. Right, what else is happening? Oh yes, in the UK, people apparently have a much more favourable view of the European Parliament than they do of the British Parliament. How about that after Brexit? Of course, they were lied to constantly before Brexit about how much better off they would be when they left the EU, lied to by people who made a profit out of it. And guess what? They found out they were lied to. Oh, well. Never mind. Live and learn, I guess. Let's see what we can find out from our Los Angeles Times expert level game. I'm going to start with the first thing that I can see, which is the twos, plural, blocking those particular squares there. And now I notice the 3 that blocks across there. Giving us a 3 in that square there. Look at that. Let's continue with the 3s, shall we? Since we have 3s across here and down there. Let's stick one there and let's move on to the second row. Up here, we'll get a 3 in that location there. Oh, it looks like there's just one block to go for the 3s. That's good. Let's get the last one then. Better not delay on that. People might get angry. Right, let's examine this little section here and see what we have or what we don't have. What we don't have is 4, 5, and 8, and we have 4 and 8 in the same column. So therefore, if this is not 4, not 8, it's got to be 5. And what's missing from here? Well, immediately I see 7 is one of the missing numbers, and I see the 7 blocking up there. So I can put the 7 in here before I even work out what the other missing number is. And the other missing number is a 6, I believe. Okay, we have 7 blocking up here and a 7 across the top there. So here's our 7. Okay, let's try to look at the grid one by one now and see what it looks like, because I haven't bothered to do that yet. Didn't start in that way. So let's have a look at it now and see if I can see anything useful. So the 1 and the 2 block down here, so this is definitely a pair of 1 and 2 here now. That matches up, doesn't it? Yep. So then we can work out what goes here. So if that's 1 and 2, then here will be 5, 6, and 9. And guess what? We've got 5s blocking across here like that. So that puts the 5 there. Then we've got the 9 blocking across there. So the 9 is in that square. And we've got a 6 here. I don't know if you can hear my cat complaining. I've no idea why. I've already cooked his fresh chicken. He's had his food for the evening. He's had his dinner. So he has no reason to be complaining. But I think he just wants to come in and join in the Sudoku fun. But unfortunately, when he does that, he tends to just get annoyed anyway. So because I'm ignoring him. 7's block across and down. We'll put 7 into that. So we have 7 going up here. 7 going down. You probably can't hear it anyway because the noise reduction will be turned on and it will be too quiet. Okay, so we have 7 blocking this square, 7 blocking this square, 7 blocking this square, and a 7 blocking up there. So that must be the 7 in this particular column. We have 6 blocking across the bottom here, which puts 6 into one of these 2 squares. Let's bring those back, and then a 6 down here. That's going to put 6 into that square. 6 up here, 6 down there, 6 across here. There's a 6. Can't finish them off though because they look like this. 2, 2, and 2, but not not lined up. So that always gives a slight problem. I'm going to have another look. Right, we have 5 blocking up here, 5 across here, and 5 across here. So that puts a 5 into that square. I'm going to start looking again. I keep starting looking, but then oh, hang on a second. I keep stopping because I find something different, something else to occupy my thoughts. We've got 1s there. We've got 7s here. What else are we looking for? 8 and 9. What do we know about 8 and 9? 9 blocking down there. 8. Just don't know about the 8s. Okay. Hmm. Well, I don't want the game to go on for too long, so I won't delay a lot longer before I hit the pencil marks. But I am still looking. This block here kind of is grabbing me, but I thought I had a single here, but it's not. It's a 1-9. Oh, hang on. 6-9 blocks this row, 6-9 in this row, and 6-9 in this row. So I do at least know that these two squares are only 6 and 9. Does that help? I've got a pair of 6s here. The 9s, yeah. 6-9. Okay, let me look at the other squares then. So we're looking for 1, 2, 4 in the other squares. 1's there and there. 4's there and there. And the 2's no restrictions that I can see. So even though I can tell that those are 9-6 pairs, I don't know how that helps. Okay, so I will complete the game with pencil marks, as I mostly do. So 1 and 2 fit in those squares there. 4 and 8 fit in these squares here. A lot of this stuff is in my head. Well, I'm going to say the 4 and 8 is up here, but let's just do this properly. So, actually, let's do the whole thing there. No, let's not. Let's do it in pairs properly. What do we have? Where are these 9s? 9 blocks down here and across here like this. So that's a pair of 9s. And then we have 9 blocking down here, across here. Oh, look at that. I have a 9 there. So, and you know, I'd worked out that there were a pair of 9s here, and I just didn't see that one up there or something. I don't know how I lost it. I looked at it and forgot about it. So in fact, we've got 9s blocking down like this and 9 across here. Ooh, the mouse has gone crazy. So that in fact is going to be a 9 just there, isn't it? That might help. Let's see if that does anything. I think I'm going to remove the battery from the mouse because I've encountered this mouse problem again. So, but I've discovered that if I take the batteries out of the mouse and put them back in, I lose the connection, the Wi-Fi connection, the Bluetooth connection, I should say. But when it comes back, it tends to work. Ah, there we go, full speed. Right, let's get back on it. So we have 1, 2 here. Does that mean anything? 1, 2, 2. 4, 7s are here. So it puts 8s into those squares. But up here, I'm not really sure about 8 anyway. So I don't know that it helps me a great deal. Okay, let's put the 8s there. We'll put the 7s there as well. And we will have 7s in those squares. We've got a pair of 1s like so. A pair of 1s in those squares. 2s are somewhere up there. And I had 6s in these squares, I remember. 6s are here, and 6s are there. Pair of 2s there. 3's done. 4's there. 5's there, there, and anywhere there. No, 8's let me down. We do have a pair of 9s in those squares. And we have a pair of 9s there. And I think that's it. That's everything. And, okay, so I don't think there's any major patterns there that are useful. So I'm going to attack this block here and see what it leaves me with. So we've got 1 blocking up here. So we get 1s in those squares. 2, 3, 4 blocks like this and here. So, and across here. So we get 4s in those squares there. We're looking for 8 blocks up here and 8 blocks across here like this. So we have 8 in those squares, and then we have 9 blocking like so, and 9 will be in those squares there. So I didn't manage to get a single there, but anyway, finish that. So let's see what goes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're just looking for 8, are we? Where's an 8? We have 8 blocking here, but 8 can appear in those squares there. And I think we are done for that shoot. Okay, so there's 1 number missing down here, which is 2, and that can go anywhere. So put that in, and we'll finish up here. 1, 2 blocks across here like this, so we get 2s in those squares. 3, 4, 5. 6 is in, 7 is in, just 8 again that we're looking for. 8 blocks up here. So 8 is possible like that. So we've got 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, and 2, 4. Oh yeah, of course I said 6, 9 in those squares, didn't I? I already worked that out before, but forgot about it because that's what I often do. So now I see it. So now we have 1s in these 2 squares. So this can't be a 1. It must in fact be an 8. And now we can remove the 8s from there, and that's going to give us an 8 in that square. And so we'll get rid of the 8s up there. And we'll get rid of these 8s as well. And we haven't finished with all the, have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I have finished with all the candidates. So that has to be a 7, has to be a 9, and that has to be a 1. Okay. One, 2, 4, 6, 9. 6, 9, 6, 9, 1, 2, 4, 2, 6. 6, 8, 2, 5, 9, 2, 6. All right, looking pretty good now, I think. I can, this shoot will be finished when I fill in the 4s and the 8s over here. We've got 4 blocking across like this. And so the 4 can appear in those squares. And then we've got 8 can go anywhere, I do believe. Yeah. 8s are anywhere. Oh, I didn't think about that before, although I'm not sure that it matters. We do actually have a unique rectangle. I can remove the 4 and the 8 from there, although I'm not sure that I really need that. But anyway, I'll do it. Right. So there's only 2 more blocks to go, this block and this block. Let's work down here. We've got 1 blocking like that, so we've got 1s in those squares. We've got 2 blocking down here. So 2 still possible in those squares there. 3, 4 just blocking here. Up there. Yep. And everything else is done. Okay, that looks good. So we've got 1 to go. We've got 1 blocking up here. And 1 across there. So we got a pair of 1s there. So that means this must be, oops, excuse me, wrong mode selected. 1 goes here, 1 goes here. And we can remove the candidate 1s that we can't use now. Four blocks like this, so we can still put 4s into those squares. 5 is done. 6, 7. How about the 8? 8 blocks up here. We can put 8 in those squares, and 9 is done. Okay, so that's the whole, all of the grid filled in with candidates now. So there should be enough without me worrying about whether stuff is completed or not. Oh, I'm having trouble seeing the pattern. I wonder if we, by any chance, have like a Sudoku technique solution. It's possible. It's kind of rare in newspaper games. I don't normally look for them, but it is possible. Let's click on the digits then and see. Oh, okay, that's it. So I thought it had to be something simple. I didn't. 4 with there, 7 will be in this square. And let's get rid of the 4s up there. And that leaves a 4 in that square there. 4 up there. 8 there, 4 there. And this will not be a 4. So now we have 1, 2, and 8. 3 numbers in 3 squares means that this 2 is not true. That has to be a 6, and this has to be a 4. 2 is in this square. That puts 4 here, 2 there. 5 in that square. 9 in that square. 6 there, 9 there, 6 there. 8 there, 2 there. 1 there. That's the only spot for 2, isn't it? 2, 8, 1, 1, 2. 8 gives us 5 there and an 8 in that square. That must be an 8. Looking for a 5 here. And a 9 to finish. So sorry about taking rather too long there. Should have gone to pencil marks a bit earlier. And more than that, I should have noticed the easy 7 there. Okay, that's it. See you another time. Bye-bye.